Good morning everyone, how are you all doing? This is the first week back of my trading. The markets are a bit weird at the moment, they're quite volatile to say the least. It is currently the 31st, so happy New Year's Eve. If it will focus, probably won't. It's looking at my face too much. There you go, 31st. So happy New Year's Eve. I mean, it's already New Year by the time you're watching this, but same. The markets are very volatile. The reasons for this are most likely due to a lot of people trying to close positions at the end of the year or hit certain quotas for their banks and stuff like that. I won't really get much into that, but the last week or the last few days of the year, even though it's not the financial year, it is still the year, the markets will be very, very volatile. So EU has been moving a crazy amount up and down yesterday. And because of that, I knew the market was going to be volatile, so I basically didn't really bother. Instead, me and my girlfriend actually went out for a lovely walk for a couple of hours in the afternoon and got a little bite to eat, so that was completely lovely. I'd much rather do that than sit and stare at charts all day when there are no setups, right? Because I know there's no setups on this day and I probably shouldn't be trading at all. So I went for a lovely walk along the river in the evening. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, now we're back at the charts, right? So today, as I've said, it's New Year's Eve. I am going to my girlfriend's parents' house at around midday, and I'm there. I'm going to stay the night also. So today is pretty much a write-off day also for me. I can't really see myself taking any trades until next week, until the start of the new year, when the markets have started to really sort themselves out, basically. So yesterday I didn't record any footage, I only did a little bit of walking. So I will go on the charts with you this morning and basically tell you what I'm thinking next for my next potential setups on EU. Okay guys, I know you can't see me currently. I've been trying to figure out on my OBS for quite a while now, but for some reason it's just not working. So basically I have a Logitech Brio. You probably don't care about this, but as you can see me when I load it up. You can see me on the screen, as you can see, but for some reason on my OBS, this is going to be a bit weird for you, it's not popping up at all. So yeah, we'll just have to work with what we've got at the moment. I'll most likely figure it out for a day or two, but this morning you're going to have to do without seeing my face, which I'm sure many of you will not mind. So looking at EU, so what am I doing? So 1 hour time frame, what I'm expecting, very simply, I'm expecting one more up to break this top. After that, we could get a slow move and then more up, or we can get a sharp drop like that. So that's exactly what I'll be expecting for that period of time. So currently, this is the 1 hour. So the volatility yesterday, the market opened, oh God, when was it? It was probably around here somewhere it opened. And yeah, we've got loads of volume, you know, probably knocking a lot of people out of the market. Retail traders is out of the market to try and move for the last day of the year. As you can see, it is the 31st currently, just before 8 AM. So there are technically setups I could take. So there is a setup here I could take if this did give me a setup, something like so. I could look for my buys to go up and break this top like I just said. But do I really want to be doing that on New Year's Eve when I'm going out in basically 6 hours from now? The answer is no. So even though I know what I'm looking for and I know what to expect in the market currently, I'm basically not going to be touching it. Let's quickly go to the 4 hour, zoom out a tiny bit. So as you can see, my drawing, my bigger picture will be for at least one more down on EU, because we are moving quite slow at the moment. So on EU, I'm expecting this on a lower degree, like I said, crawl up one more time, and then we'll get a drop to break all of these bottoms. And then at this area, that is when I'll be expecting a bigger move to the upside, like so. Obviously, it won't go this sharp and impulsive. It'll go a little bit slower than that, more something like so. But even so, I am expecting the up move on EU, so a weakness in the US dollar. So because of that bigger picture, I am still technically looking for buys, because buys are the higher degree bias for long term. So it could technically go from now, but I think it's unlikely. But even though it is unlikely, I can still look for it on the 15 minutes. So if I go down to 15-minute time frame,
I can look in this area for any buy setups. If I have this push up, if I get any sort of buy setup around this area, I could indeed take it. I think that's a very valid trade for the buys. It would be a short-term trade that only lasts maybe a day, even less potentially, but it is still a valid trade. But as I've said, New Year's Eve, I'm heading out today, so today's pretty much a write-off. I'll try pick this up tomorrow morning, and hopefully I'll have my webcam fixed by then. I apologize, this week's vlog is going to be very lacking in content because I'm just sort of getting back into it, really. There's not really a lot of volume. Well, there is a lot of volume, but nothing really I can potentially trade, you know?
Okay, so we've just came back from my girlfriend's house. We're at her parents' last night for New Year's. So we came home, we've packed our stuff away. The Christmas tree was here, if you guys remember. And yeah, got loads of boxes of Christmas decorations. It's an absolute mess at the moment in our flat. It's absolute chaos. But we are trying to sort through things. Again, look here. Absolute chaos. We have to take off the Christmas bedding as well and put some more regular things on. Okay, brilliant. That was her camera.
Sorry, hello.
Performance.
Yeah, we've been working hard putting all of this down. Yeah, all our new Christmas bits.
I'm not a big person on the whole New Year, New Me sort of deal. I'm not a big person of New Year's resolutions or anything like that, but I do have objectives for my trading in 2025. Now, the big reason I don't like New Year, New Me, all this sort of stuff and New Year's resolutions is simply because if you want to change something in your life, change it. Don't wait until the new year to set a new thing, a new habit you're going to do every day to improve your life. If you want to improve your life, you need to do it right there and then. There's no reason to procrastinate. If you want to improve your life, you need to do it. Now, goals are slightly different to that because goals are an end objective of the year. So with my trading, I have an end objective where I want to be with my trading, but I'm not going to create a new habit for the new year that I'm going to do to get to that position. You just need to be good at making good habits, you know. Disciplined people will become successful, and that is truly what it really comes down to. There's no need to wait for a new year to make a change in your life. You need to do it straight away, now and then, when you notice something you're lacking of or something you need to improve on. It is now a new year, and I wish you all the best new year and the best luck with all of your trading in the future. Let's go look at EU together.
Okay, so guys, hopefully the charts will start behaving now. Start of the new year. Soon Trump is going to come in office for America. So there's a lot of big things happening in January with NFP next week as well. Nothing's really changed at the moment with my bias, and I'm going to quickly give you an overall bias of what I'm looking for because it is the start of the new year. I think it's very important I talk to you about what I'm expecting over the next months and even weeks to come, and really the positions, either long or shorts, I'll be looking to enter. Currently on the Thursday, I don't think there'll be any, to be honest with you. So yeah, we just have to really be sitting on our hands, not entering any trades. I haven't taken a trade in 2 weeks now, obviously, because of Christmas and New Year's. It's a bit hard to trade, or it's not hard to, you can obviously enter a trade whenever you want, but it's not really ideal because the setups don't come out as clearly as they usually would out of holiday season. So now all of that is out the way and over, we can start looking for clear structure to enter on the market. So most likely next week will be my proper first trading week, but this week I'm sort of just getting back into it, getting back into the routine and everything like that. So if we start on the daily time frame, if we zoom out slightly, I love this structure drawn on this screen. And basically, very simply, what I'm looking for is anywhere in this area, anywhere between here, any reactions to the upside. That's the daily picture on EU, right? So it could go from right now where it is and move up, but at the moment, I think that's highly unlikely. I think we'll get one more break of this level here, one more down, and then anywhere below that level, I'll be looking for my buy setup. Now that buy setup will come on the lower degree, on the 1 hour or 15 minute, where I start to see some bullish momentum to the upside. And this is why I think it's very important to do top down from the daily downwards, because I wouldn't want to be looking for sells here around this area, if I know the distance this is going to keep going isn't very far. but the upside is a lot higher. So I want to try getting any buy positions on the lower degree that I can hold for a long period of time, essentially. So if we then go down to the 1 hour, as we can see, it's just falling. I don't really have any setups. There was technically a sell setup on the 30th, on the Monday, but I mean, again, it's not really ideal. You don't really want to be taking it. The structure I saw here was this, with this push down, and this is the drop you could have taken to come break these bottoms, but I mean, it's not really the best. The risk to reward also would have been quite awful, to be honest with you. So at the moment, I'm just keeping an eye on this level here to see if it comes and breaks it, and then from that point, yeah, we'll be looking for my buys. So after this point, after it comes down here, any single buy setup I see, I will definitely be taking it, and yeah, hopefully make a lot of profit to the upside. Now, if I capture this trade very nicely, and I can keep adding to the position every time it keeps giving me another entry, I can keep adding to it. This will definitely pass my FTMO challenge phase 1. I can guarantee it. If I can get in these longs and it goes the way I thought, this would definitely pass phase 1. I'm currently sitting at 3%, so I need to get up to 10 to pass phase 1. So I still need to make 7% on the account, and I'm still risking 0.5%. So it would essentially take almost 7, I'd say 7 to 10 trades, one in a row for me to pass it currently. But it is slow and steady wins the race. I don't want to be risking high amounts. I mean, obviously, if I risk 1% per trade and my risk to reward is 1 to 2, that means I'd get 2% every trade. So I would pass the challenge within 3.5 to 4 trades, basically. So, but that could also go the other way. I could also lose those trades and be even further away. So I think I'm very comfortable with 0.5%. So I'm just going to stick with that for the moment until I gain more confidence. But yeah, I'll keep you updated if there is any changes on EU. Today might be a bit of a flat day, you know, and also the Friday also might be quite flat. I'm working Friday, Saturday, Sunday, as you guys usually know my schedule, and then back to the charts fresh Monday morning to see what is really in store for us.
Okay guys, I'm sorry I didn't update you on the Thursday after the market moved. It did drop below the level I was initially thinking. I'm not really going to show it to you. It's the end of the week. There's not really a point. I'll most likely pick it up on the Monday morning and explain what I'm looking for that week. But I am very sorry for the quality of these videos recently, and I mean, it's just the end of year. It's sort of, I'm getting out of my routine, and I'm finding it a bit hard to stick with it. But I mean, I should basically pull my finger out and crack on with it, because I think it's very important that I keep documenting this journey that I'm on, because not only for myself in the future, looking back at it, it'll be an absolutely amazing thing to see how far I've came, but also any aspiring traders that are in similar situations to me, they may find comfort in watching these videos also. So I do need to keep up the quality of the content, keep moving forward, and keep focusing on my trading. Yeah, the reason I didn't update you yesterday, I was just hanging out with my girlfriend, basically watching TV, having dinner, just relaxing, you know. I didn't really see a point of updating you because nothing would have changed that much in terms of looking for entries or trades. I already explained, if it does keep breaking down, what I am looking for, and that is still the case. So yeah, if you've made it this far in the video, I strongly appreciate you. I do promise you the following weeks to come, the video content will be a lot better. If you made it this far in this video, I very much appreciate you for all the love and support that all of you give me. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so to not miss out on any future content I make on this channel. And yes, it's been Glaze. I'll see you in the next video.